Did you know that you can turn a wrinkly old character into the cutest and squishiest grandpa just by cutifying their features? Well, get ready to absorb all the wisdom of cuteness into your brain, because in this video you'll learn how to cutify not only people, but animals, plants, and even inanimate objects, and the foundations of what makes anything cute. Let's start with humans, more specifically infants. It seems to be the case, according to Konrad Lorenz, that whatever possesses baby-like features and proportions, so stuff like big eyes, tiny mouth and nose, soft features, big head, little body, tiny limbs, makes us go aww. And it ignites a parenting or caring instinct that we would usually feel when seeing an infant. It's an evolutionary thing, I suppose. And us humans, being the ingenious creatures, have found a way to transfer that same feeling consciously or unconsciously over to any and every other thing. So when drawing a human face, you can manipulate the features in this sort of a way to create an innocent-looking expression with wider eyes, softer features. It's kind of like a cutification dial, really. You can turn this knob and reduce the human features to their simplest state. Looks familiar? Dare I say mathematical! Why, yes. You see, the key thing about the cute factor is simplicity. It gets harder and harder to portray childlike innocence the more detail you add to your drawing. Unless you have a great skill in plasticity and shading, like the early Disney animators, then you might run the risk of falling into the uncanny valley. So, starting with something as simple as a smiley face, you can gradually add more and more detail to your character while maintaining the Kinkenschema principle of cuteness, which applies to not only the overall human proportions, but to every human feature by ways of simplification and gradual shrinking. Let's take a nose, for example. A pretty complex and at times strangely shaped and difficult to draw. We can dispense with these excess bumps and skin folds and simplify the nose down to its simplest form, which still conveys an overall silhouette of a nose. And this can apply to an ear, chin, mouth, eyebrows, you get the picture. Now you might be thinking that this is all there is to it. Of course, how could I forget the kawaii phenomena? Japan has climbed the peaks of super cute character designs to such levels of extreme and absurd that for an average onlooker it may as well seem like there is nothing cuter or cuddlier than an overly exaggerated chibi character. It's a pretty fascinating history, how cute the anime and manga character design features have gotten over the years. Starting from something like this and ending up like this. The eyes have gotten larger and larger, the mouth smaller, and the nose has shrunk, and in some cases disappeared completely, which is weird if you think about it. Same with Finn the human. And myself. How come noseless character designs do not evoke a sense of fear in us? Just imagine a baby without a nose, or eyebrows, and beady-looking eyes, or very large eyes. It's pretty fascinating how our sense of cuteness has evolved over time, along with the simplification aspect of certain human features. But enough about humans. They are not the only subjects in this world that can be seen as cute or adorable. How about the animal world? Well, of course, we have the creepy crawlers and the scary beasts. But guess what? Even these can be cutified if we use the right techniques. But first, let's take the obvious suspects. Dogs and cats are already cute and cuddly looking, especially in their infancy. Oh, their round features, marbled eyes, and their tilted number 3 mouths elicit such strong levels of cute that people often say such things as, "Oh my gosh, your dog is so cute. I want to smash its face with a cast iron skillet." It might be because of their fluffiness and already round and soft feature design. Either way, these traits can be exaggerated and stylized with taste and certain degree of artistry, at which point something interesting happens. We as artists begin to attribute certain human-like characteristics to the members of the animal kingdom, which is something that we all decided to call Anthropomorphizing, which simply means making animals smile and smirk with human-like facial expressions, even standing them upright on their hind legs, unless they are already standing so. This is a kind of direct transposition of human behavior behavior onto animals. And in the case of the cute factor, things like the infant features, silly clothing and proportions, all of that can be applied to animals as well. Okay, now this is usually the part of the video where I tell you about a VPN or some mobile game with a dragon in it. We don't have one of those because honestly, the thing I actually want to show you is ours, the Jtokar Academy. We built a little space for people who want more than what we can fit into a YouTube video. Jadokar's Tower. It's a wizard's tower that you start at the bottom of and climb. Every floor you reach unlocks something new. And the higher you go, the deeper we get into actually making you a better artist. You can even step inside completely free. For the first floor, you step through the doors as a wizard in training. Behind the scenes access. The messy fun moments, and a discount on all of our merch. Climb a little higher to assistant to the regional wizard, and the real magic kicks in. Special Discord access, exclusive tutorials you will not find anywhere on our socials, monthly fun live streams, and the power to actually vote on what we teach next. You're not watching the channel anymore, you're steering it. And then there's the top, the true Archmage. This is Jadokar's Academy. All previous perks plus a monthly drawing course with 4 live sessions every single month, where we draw together, break down the hard stuff, and level up as a group in real time, with real feedback. Your name even lands in the end screen of our YouTube videos, because at that point, you're not just a viewer, you're part of the team. And if you'll become a true Archmage member in the next 30 days, you'll receive a 60% discount for 12 months. The page is one click away. The only question is, how good you want to get. And back to the video. So, yet again, you might be thinking that this is it. This is the limit to where we can either find or apply the cute factor. Boom! Look at this adorable succulent. Now add a face to it and oh my gosh, a little baby cactus. Ah! What the hell? Plants? Are you saying we can cutify plants even? Why yes, why not? If we can draw animals walking and talking like humans, then why not flowers or trees or silly little bushes?
Ugly tramp.
In fact, you can take any plant or part of a plant and apply the similar infant-like facial features. This is a method of original character design creation that can also help you diversify your cast of wacky figures in your story so that you don't have to just draw humans or animals. Are you seeing the pattern here? Have you figured it out yet? Yes, you guessed it. Inanimate objects are also not off the limits when it comes to our ability to make things look cute. If I remember correctly, it was Vsauce the Michael who made a video a while back in which he demonstrated a kind of cutification of a hammer by means of shrinking and rounding out its features. Something so simple yet so lovely and adorable. It's a mystery of how our brains recognize patterns and implied characteristics of cute and adorable things, even within such stuff as handheld tools. So once again, we are not limited at all and can make such things as a mini computer sound and look like the most lovable thing you've ever seen. Let's do a little experiment. Say we take a fork, a bar of soap, and a few Q-tips. Combine them and get a unique body with a cute and moody face. And bada bing bada boom, we have an original character. Just by mixing random stuff that's laying around your house. Now, I have done this particular design in one go, making it look easy. So here, why don't I show another example where I search and manipulate the proportions to find the right look. So let's say a cup and a flower, already giving me a body and a head. Now, this might not be quite what I'm looking for, so I can do a different cup and a different plant entirely. And why not another option? Perhaps even another cutlery piece, like a spoon, maybe a teapot. And so you see, having to do multiple versions, searching and adjusting your proportions can help you zero into that perfect sweet spot of cuteness, roundness, and softness that you're looking for. So as a quick summary, what are the overall techniques? Roundification, which is smoothing out your features to bring out that cuteness. 2, babyfication, whether it's with silly proportions and adorable facial features. And simplification, so distilling the complexity of a face down to something looking like this. These are just the ones that we've covered here in this video. However, there's one last interesting category of the cute, which I accidentally stumbled upon while working on the topic of this video, which is the kimo-kawaii, otherwise known as the ugly cute. I'm gonna be completely honest, I'm not exactly sure how or why, but these strange, almost creepy-looking characters have found their way in the Japanese media sphere and have captured the attention and adoration of a sizable demographic. And it's one of the most fascinating things I have come across recently. Ugly cute? What a wild concept, yet it somehow makes sense in a strange way. I'd say that two of Sanrio characters possess this similar characteristic in their design as well, the Gudetama and the Hangyodon. See, you might have never thought of a raw egg or a water lizard to be cute, but someone else did, and they turned them into popular and cute characters. So you see, there really is no limit. Henceforth, be wary, do not linger in one place, and continue by never stopping here! Thank you for watching. My goodness, I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, please consider to like, share, and subscribe. Comment down below which level of cuteness did you like? What kind of cuteness techniques that you use yourself when drawing? What type of characters do you think it would be fun to cover in the future? And I hope to see you in the next one, my wizards. Bye!